Hi, this is Ghost, and I am playing Wizardry 6. The Bane of the Cosmic Forge. Am I reading that right? I have to read the title upside down, I'm sorry. I have the box here, because I've actually got the game. It's on floppy disks, however, so I had to get the version that you're seeing right now on Steam, which is the DOSBox version. Let's see. Yeah, I was right. Bane of the Cosmic Forge. What the heck? Oh, it was my cat. That was weird. Thought a bird, like, flew into the window or something. No, just my cat being a cat. Okay, anyway, what was I doing? Oh, I remember. Move that over there. It's just, all this stuff is in the way. Oh no. Alright, this is a game that was apparently made in 1990, or at least this version was made in 1990. I'm not sure when this one that I'm holding in my hand that you guys can't see was made, or maybe you can see it. I did get the two-way audio mixing stuff. I should have, anyway. Well, I mean, I always did that. No, what am I talking about? I mean, I got the audio-video separate. That's what I mean. So, I should be able to show you this box, but who knows if you're actually looking at it, because maybe I just like the title of the computer better. It looks prettier, anyway. Anyway, it says, "A new Wizardry, the redefinition of computer fantasy role-playing. 10 years ago, Wizardry set the standards in fantasy role-playing FRP." So is that what Skyrim is? Or is Skyrim just role-playing? Now, after 2 million copies have been sold and dozens of awards have been won, Bane of the Cosmic Forge raises and redefines those standards. This new Wizardry, the truest simulation ever of fantasy role-playing. The truest simulation ever. Well, we'll see if that holds up to its standards. Ever of fantasy role-playing will push your computer. Oh, okay, that sounds bad, actually. I mean, back then, maybe the computers couldn't handle it. Your mind and your sense of adventure to their very limits. Only through the power of the latest computer technology could the full dimensions of this new genre and FRP be possible. Wow, only through the power of the latest computer technology. So did you have to have, like, a really expensive computer back then to play this game? Because it's pretty easy for my computer to run. That's crazy. This is the FRP the way you wanted it to be. Prepare yourself. Okay, Ike. Take with you 6 companions. Choose wisely, for having chosen your fate is in their hands. Enter the ancient castle to retrieve the Cosmic Forge, a magical pin. A magical pin. The Cosmic Forge is a magical pin? A magical pin. A magical pen. The creative... No, the Cosmic. You know, the Creative Forge would have worked a lot better for a pen. The Cosmic Forge. It's a magical pen. It's not a forge. It's a pen. Okay. That makes sense. Whose writings caused the River of Time itself to change course. You will find treasure, armor, and magic items to advance your quest. Meet wizened, and cryptic dwellers who hold secrets that must be unearthed and solve the riddles. The riddles and puzzles that abound. But beware, you and your party will encounter countless dangers, hazards, and creatures of dazzling form to block your way. I don't think dazzling's the right word there. I think you're looking for the word grotesque or scary or weird. Only through your magic and skills, ever growing as you progress, can they be vanquished. Can those dazzling creatures be vanquished? And the story, so rich in mythology and legend, weaves a web of intrigue so complex that only you, with patience and travail, can unravel. Let the computer roll the dice, consult the charts, and apply the rules. Is this Dungeons and Dragons, but we're the computer? So cool! I've never even played Dungeons and Dragons, but I've seen these guys at my school play it, and it looked really cool, and I was like, I want to join, but no, I'm a loser. Can't even hang out with the nerds, because I'm such a loser. from the 400 items. 400 items. That's quite a bit. That is like Terraria level of a bit of armor and weaponry. Researched for authenticity to the realistic combat structure. Oh, researched for the I like a game developer who does his research. I really do. Where was I? Incorporating primary and secondary attack. This reproduction of true FRP within the computer environment will make all other attempts obsolete. The adventure is real as the pleasure. Okay, that sounds kind of wrong. But over on the right side of the box, you will notice that it says, it has its little, what are those called? The good things? The things it wants to point out to people who are buying the game? Yeah, okay, here we go. These are the good qualities of this game. This is what makes you want to buy it. Right here. Full color animated graphics. Definitely, because back then, there was barely anything in full color. I mean, full color was just coming out, right? I don't know what I'm saying, but I'm pretty sure I'm right, otherwise they wouldn't have put that as one of their selling points. Digitized sound. No add-on cards required. That's a big thing, and I know that because I have a bunch of these old games now, and dear God. Anyway, hard disk supported. I don't know what that means. I assume it means you don't need a floppy disk. You need a hard disk, which is like a floppy disk, but it's hard, and yeah, I can't use that, so that's not a selling point for me. Not anymore, anyway. It's 2017. We don't use hard disks or floppy disks anymore. 11 races, 14 professions with rankings. Now that I like. If you see anything above 10 races in any role-playing game, buy it. just buy it. It should always be a selling point on there. Just pick your race from like 10 or 11 different races. The more races, the better. The more choice you give to the player, the better. The more diverse your world is, the better. Unless it's too diverse, and then you don't really take the time to make everyone different, and two characters are basically the same thing. Then that's bad. Don't do that. Weaponry, physical, and academia skills. Okay, well that's you know, expected in a game like this, but okay. 6 spellbooks. 462 combinations. So, you're telling me you can combine those 6 spellbooks into 462 different spells? I'll believe it when I see it. Non-player characters. Okay, so one of the selling points on this box is NPCs, basically. Okay, that's pretty funny. That we have NPCs! Can you imagine, like, today, if a game, like Grand Theft Auto, if on the back, well, Grand Theft Auto 5, not Grand Theft Auto the first one, but Grand Theft Auto 5, if on the back, it put NPCs as its selling point. Oh, that would just be so funny, because so many games have NPCs already. I guess back then they didn't. I mean, it makes sense. Less programming required if you don't put in non-player characters. An arsenal of over 400 researched items. I already saw that on the other side, and that is cool. I'm interested in that. Of course, when you have that many items, some of them are bound to be pretty much the same thing. Just a recolor. And that is what worries me. Varied fighting modes. Varied fighting modes. I don't know what that means. Primary and secondary attack. Okay, primary and secondary attack. So in one hand you can have a sword, in the other hand you can have a knife. Well, of course it probably won't be in your hands right then and there, but you can switch between which one you want to attack with probably very easily according to the back of this box. So that's good. That's good. Won't have to switch out the weapons that I want to switch to. Continuous journey. Does that mean it never ends? I think it ends, so I think that's a lie. Unlimited backups. Unlimited backups. Okay, and then the last selling point on this box is save game. just save game. That's great. That's great. Okay, well, as you can tell, this is gonna be a bit of a long episode because I wanted to really get into the game since I have the box. I didn't have. Oh, actually, I do have the box for Pagan Ultima 8. Oh, I should have read that. Well, I failed. That's sad. Anyway, I'm gonna read a bit of the book, but I'm gonna read it at the end of character creation. This entire episode that you're watching is just gonna be character creation. Yeah, how exciting. Well, you gotta understand, back then, character creation was even more freaking crazy than it is now. Not in the terms of, well, making your character, more in the terms of getting all your stats in the right place. Like, I know today, in today's world, you go into Skyrim, you make your one guy, it takes you like 30 minutes, because you gotta make all the nice little tweaks in the right spot, you know? You want that Nord to look perfect for Skyrim. But, yeah, that wasn't the case in these older games where they don't have character models, really. Well, or if they do, they have, like, the same one for every person. Same portrait, same character model, stuff like that. So, instead, your customization is all in their stats and in their profession. So, yeah, it's still gonna take a while, is my point. In fact, it's probably gonna take longer since we have 6 characters that we get to make. I don't know why that wasn't a selling point on theirs. I would have put that as a selling point. You get 6 people to go on you with this adventure, and you get to make them all. That is what I would have put on this. Look at my big ol' arrow. This is a bit it's kind of weird. It's like delayed slightly. It's like I don't know how to explain it, but it's delayed slightly and it's bothering me. But oh well. I don't know if there's music to this game. But if there is, I don't hear any. So I might have to fix that later. Or maybe there's just no music, who knows. But I'm going to go to character menu, I believe. I went through here and I looked at the character creation just so I knew what I was doing so that I wouldn't waste your guys' time. So, yeah. Let's get to character creation. Who do I want to make first? I think I want to make the one who's like always balanced, and I think that was human for this game. Yes, it was humans. Let's see. Let's look at the book, at the human drawing there, and the words and all the stats. Has nice balanced stats. Humans are the race to which all others in Wizardry are compared, perfectly balanced in its statistics, having no particular strengths and no decided weaknesses. The human serves as a stable and dependable creature, regardless of the profession a human character eventually enters. Nice. Why don't you just make a whole team of humans then? No decided weaknesses, no particular strengths. Just make it a whole average team. No, that would be boring as heck. Okay, resistances. Although a human has no natural resistances, it has no particular shortcomings either. Great, okay. But we'll make a human. We'll make him a guy. And hold that book right there, cat. So, I believe it's create PC, right? Character name. What should he be? I'm gonna name him Ricky. There we go. We got Ricky. He's a human. He's a male human. He's a fighter, mage, priest, thief, or ranger. Let me look. Let me look at these differences. I'll be right back. Oh, I should also mention before I begin that bonus there. It's about average right now. It's a 8. I believe most people restart and restart and restart until they get a good number. Well, I don't really care. I know this game is supposed to be extremely hard and complicated, but I'm just gonna go in with the team that I'm given. You know, it's a roll of dice kind of thing. I think it's better if you go randomized, even if it's hard. And, if we fail in the end, well, that's my fault. I don't really care. I just think it's funner if you go with whatever you're given. If I get a bonus of 2, well, then that's just too bad. But 8 is good. 8 is decent, at least. I still don't know which class to pick. Profession, I mean. I think I'll just make a basic fighter. Oh, I should probably read what a basic fighter is to you guys, right? Yeah, that'd be good. Let's look at the book again. Okay, fighter. The General Warrior class is one of the most time-honored professions in fantasy role-playing. Fighters generally have high hit points and relish their role as shock troops. They may specialize in a wide array of weaponry skills and often use these talents to dispose of monsters who stand in the way of adventure. Fighters mainly concentrate on these combat skills and hone them to a deadly point. And you can see the weaponry right there, and the physical, and the academia. Skill selection. I'm not gonna read all that. And he's got no spellbooks. That's okay. Strength is up to 12. I think that's a good, basic choice for such a basic person. So let's choose fighter for him. Now we get to assign the score points, and our bonus is 5, which is worse than 8. Great. Okay, that's okay. We didn't need 8. You think we needed 8? I don't even know what any of these mean. I'm gonna guess that's intelligence. This is strength, obviously. I don't know what I is. Vitality? I don't know what vitality does. Dexterity? I don't know what dexterity does. Speed? I know what speed does. Personality? I'm gonna guess that's gonna help us with bartering. I don't know what vitality does. I don't know what pi even is, and I don't know what dexterity does. I'm gonna look it up. Gonna look it up. There's gonna be a lot of looking stuff up. I'm sorry. Oh, even picking a male over a female or a female over a male makes them have different stats. Males tend to be stronger, and females tend to have a higher personality and karma. Oh, here we go. Oh, no, we don't. Never mind. If you accidentally type your character's name incorrectly and you find yourself with a fighter named Booby instead of Bobby, you can use the rename PC option to change his name. I don't know. I think I would keep Booby. Oh, man. I should have named Ricky Booby instead. Oh, well. Too late. Each occasion your characters rest, they get a bit older. Oh, God. Eventually their vitality may lessen, and they may, in general, start to show signs of their age. Oh, no! What if they die of old age? That would be kind of weird. When somebody dies, characters lose a point of vitality. So what, is that like my lives? Ricky has 9 lives like a cat. Okay. But what does vitality do for me? Why is it good to have vitality? What is it? What is it? Swag? Each character carries his or her own swag bag, a place where they store things. If you wish to swag an item, select this okay, I just... This is a great game. Oh, man. Okay, you've already told me how to rename a character. You don't need to tell me how to rename it twice. Skill. Oh no. Don't rest when you're poisoned or they might die. Okay, gotcha. I'll try to remember that. But where is all the stats? The different stats. Right, well, F it. We're just gonna guess what these things mean. Pi? I really don't know. He doesn't need to be smart. Fighters don't need to be smart. I just gave him a point in that. Okay, let me look at the book again. That looks horrible. Let's go with it. Okay, now what? Assignability? Adjustability? Oh, we're done. Enter the exit. Casting Karma? Okay. Please, let me have good karma. Is karma good? What is... I guess the lower karma you have, the more bad things happen to you? Okay, well... Ricky, you're just a bad guy, aren't you? Okay, let's see what portraits they have for humans. Hey, don't chew on that. It's like living with a bunch of children in here. Okay, that looks like some kind of demented elf thing. That looks like a demented elf woman. Dwarf. A fairy. A lizard. A other lizard. A woman. A man with a robe. Another man with a robe. Another woman. A blonde woman. A fairy. A dwarf. Cat, dog. Chewbacca. A little boy. I would have picked that one. A girl, a ninja. Okay, some samurai-looking people. An old man. Some people in robes. Oh, that looks kind of like a Ricky. Yeah. Death. Or you can just be the Grim Reaper. I think we should have a Grim Reaper on our team. Just because I want to use that portrait. Okay, I want to use this one. There, I don't know what race that is, but there you go. I mean, I don't know if it's like a specific race, like a dwarf or an elf or something, but whatever, that's Ricky. I don't care if he's not a human in his portrait. What does he need? We have 17 skill points for this. Okay, that's real good. That's real good. Let me look at what I should probably be getting him into. Okay, I don't know if that's a good idea or not, but hey, I think if you're good at least just one weapon. Look, Ricky, he's got a sword and he's got a rock. That's all he needs. And maybe a shield every once in a while if he doesn't have a rock. Then that's good. That's good for him. I don't really like shields in fantasy games, so it's okay that it's a bit lower. That's all fine. Somebody's hissing at somebody, and I don't really care right now. Okay, enter. Save this character? Yes. Okay, so now he's saved, so we can create the next guy. That took forever. You see what I mean, guys? About character creation in old games? It takes a long time. You would think it wouldn't, since there's less to choose from in terms of, like, appearance, and mainly just appearance. But no, there's a ton. There's a ton to choose from. Okay, let me look at the races again. I want some beast races. Let's get all the monsters in here. I mean, not monsters. That would be rude to call them that. We got lizard men. The lizard man is a serpentine-type creature whose origins are somewhat uncertain. Although it is human-like in its ability to talk and walk upright, the lizard man is not intelligent or personable. Actually, others tend to avoid him. Its strengths lie in the natural ability to fight and win. Strong, fast, and hardy with a mind that thinks kill, 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 the lizard man has the potential to be the perfect and extremely talented combatant. You know what? We're getting a lizard man. And you know what I'm naming him? Big head. Big he. Okay, fine. Big head without the hyphen. There we go. Big head. You know why I named him Big Head? Oblivion reference. Male. Because Big Head was a guy. And, well, they pretty much told me what he should be, fighter. Just put it all in strength. Oh, he's got a good bonus and everything. Look at that. That's amazing. Okay, Big Head, my new favorite character. Let me just look at what I should get, what stats I should probably give him. Here we go. Look how good that is. 18, 8, 5, 15, 10, 12, 3. It's reminding me of Pokemon. Oh, I love Pokemon. Okay, there we go. Karma is 1. Okay, he's a horrible person. That's okay. Ricky's not that great either. Maybe everyone in here will be a terrible person. You never know. Okay, where's a lizard-looking man? Right there. Perfect. There's Big Head. Oh, God, what should he know? Probably some sword, right? And I'm gonna give him some axe, too. 'Cause why not? Make him better in axe than in sword. Just 'cause. I don't know if that's a good idea or not good idea, but whatever. Maybe we won't find an axe. Maybe we'll find 2 swords, and then I'll just give him the sword. You never know. It might come in handy. I don't know. I'm really bad at making characters in these old games. Yes, perfect. Okay, we've created Ricky and Big Head. That's 2 out of 6. Next up, how about a dog person? A raw wolf. Raw wolves are devoted and hardy creatures. Descending from a race of intelligent bipedal canines, they share their ancestors' caring personality and thick coat as well as an indication of their speed, strength, and dexterity. The raw wolf's desire to learn, coupled with the high PT. Oh, that's what pi is. Okay. I don't know what that word means. I've heard it before. Hey, Suri. What does PT mean? Not PT. I'm gonna have to look it up because I'm probably pronouncing it wrong. Great, I've been reading wrong my whole life. Piety. Oh, it's piety. Of course, I should have known that. It says pi right there. Piety, not piety. Piety. The quality of being religious. Oh, I should probably know that. Oh, darn. Man, I suck. The quality of being religious or irreverent. Oh, okay. So Raw Wolf is very religious. Gotcha. That's why he'd be a great priest. Okay. But what's a priest? Let me look at that. Long known for their healthy powers, priests are useful to any party hoping to live for more than a day in the dungeon. Okay, well, it's probably vital that we get one then, huh? A dedicated individual, priests give all of their attention to the study of the divine priest spells. Their devotion allows them to learn these spells quicker than any other profession within wizardry. Priests also have fairly high hit points and must use specially consecrated weapons. They can wear light armor. Alright, that's cool. A healing person, I'm guessing. That's what priest spells are. I don't know, maybe white magic, light magic, healing magic, any of those kinds of magic. I'm just gonna guess before looking at the book and discovering what the real spells are. We get a dog priest. I like that. What should her name be? I'm gonna name her Azura. Because by Azura, by Azura, by Azura, it's the grand champion! Okay, and Azura is female. It's a female raw wolf. And they're a priest. Make sure I click priest. There we go. Okay. Wait a minute. Could I go to health and stamina? No. Okay, great. It's 0. How can your health be 0? You're dead! That's not good. Okay, what does a priest need? What is a priest particularly good in? Done. Done with that. Enter. And karma, come on, it's a dog! It's gotta have good karma. Yes! Woo! The only good person so far, and it's a dog. Okay, great. Let's go to dog. There's only one dog portrait. I'm assuming that's a cat and that's a dog. I could be wrong. They could both be cats or both be dogs, who knows. But I'm gonna guess that's a dog. Oh, we get to choose them a thing. Is fire good for a priest? I have no idea. Select a new spell for your spellbook. Maybe fire's good for attacking and we can get healing stuff later. I don't know. So, we can use fire, water, air, magic, heal wounds, and make wounds. I think that one's good for us. Or bless and charm. I'm gonna go with heal wounds and make wounds. Yes. Heal wounds, make wounds. We're all good. We got our third party member, Azura. I almost forgot the name. Okay, and since we're gonna go with dog, we might as well get a cat too. 'Cause we need one. Okay, what should the name be? I already got a perfect name for this character. Yeek! Maik the Liar is joining us. And their cat. And it's a boy. and it's a thief. Cause I'm just gonna assume. That's not what you should do. Oh no. I assumed his profession. I don't really care. I'm gonna just guess. I mean, I'm looking at the stats here. It just looks like a thief. I should probably read what it. I should probably read it, right? I'm sorry. Ahem. Like their distant relative, the cat, Felipers are fast, smart, and personable. Oh, they have great personality. Good. They walk on their hind feet and are beautiful creatures with a full mane of hair covering their bodies. Felipers are also intelligent and dexterous. Throughout their evolution, okay, they are Pokemon. They have relied on their sleek body styling and speed more than actual physical strength, and have the ability to move their bodies with a grace unknown to virtually any other race. Thief. Resistances. The Felipers' quick cat-like reflexes help it to dodge missiles and spells. Oh, also the dog had thick hair, provides protection to the cold. In case you were wondering, in case I didn't read that, because I don't think I did. Alright, then that means thief. And what does a thief's stats look like? 12 in dexterity and 8 in speed. Well, we've already beaten that, so let's go to whatever that evolves into, a ninja. There's ninjas in this game, by the way. Just want you to know that. Okay, that's good. Karma is a 7. Decent karma. Good enough karma. Where's a cat? Where's a cat? Where's a cat? There we go, there's a cat. Maik. What does he need? A dagger? I feel like I didn't use weaponry for the dog. Is that because it's a priest, or did I F up somewhere? That could be bad. I got 5, so I'll just put all 5 in dagger. Don't know why it did that. I'd put some in bows, but come on, he's only got 5. That's just sad. Save this character. Yes. Okay, so now we got 4. 4 people on our adventure. We're about to make the 5th one. And I think we should have a... Where did I see it? The Chewbacca looking thing. I want that. I'm going with all the beast races here. Can you blame me? They look cool. A mook. The mook is very magical in nature. The mook's exact origins are entirely unknown. Those skilled in the wizardry's mythology have gone so far as to speculate the mook may even be of alien origin. Mooks are extremely intelligent and strong creatures and have a personality sure to charm the likes of most they encounter. Okay. Well, we don't have many females, so I'm just gonna name you, Cooey. And you're gonna be a girl. I was gonna name it Chewy, because, you know, Chewbacca. But we have so many boys. So, Cooey. And it's a mook. It's a girl mook. And they're a mage. Because we need that magic, of course. Said it was good at magic, so that's why I went with mage. I mean, it's really strong too, so you could probably make a fighter out of it. But mage. What does a mage evolve into? An alchemist? Maybe. Bards. I want a bard. Heck yeah, we'll go with that one. Intelligence already enough. Dexterity needs to be 12. Whoa, 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 chill, chill. I didn't want that. Speed needs to be 8. Personality needs to be 12. Okay, they got the perfect stats to be a bard. Great. Enter. 17! Cooey is a saint. Is more of a saint than the actual saint in our group. That's kind of weird. Okay, where's the Chewbacca? There it is, I think. Pretty sure that's it. Okay, and of course, wand and I only had 1 skill point. That's just sad. That's just sad. Okay, that's fine. Energy blast, chilling touch, armor shield, direction, sleep. Okay, and we don't get those. That's fine. I'll take a energy blast. And I'll take a chilling touch. Because fire and ice goes together like peanut butter and jelly. Okay, that was our 5th creation, so this is our last person. Our last guy. Oh, do we have a dragon yet? I don't think we have a dragon. I know having a dragon and a lizard man on our team is kinda too many reptiles, but I don't care. I want a dracon. Not a dragon, a dracon. I want a dracon. A mixture of blood between the human and the dragon created this wondrous race with incredibly unique abilities. While remaining private, the dracon occasionally ventures out and will accompany another group for reasons of its own. It is hardy, dexterous, and hardy. I said that twice. It is strong, dexterous, and hardy, and can make a great ranger, thief, or fighter. The dracon also has limited ability to breathe acid upon its opponents. I'm gonna make it a ranger. Oh, and resistances. Their own acids give dracons resistance to acids, and their heredity resists mental spells. That's great. That's perfect. What's a good, dragon name? Alduin? I think Alduin. 'Cause, why not? More Elder Scrolls references. This one's from Skyrim. Alduin. 'Cause, why not have the dragon that's gonna kill the world on our team? There we go. He's a dragon. Dracon. There it is. He's a male. And he's a ranger. 'Cause why not? Let's go look at what a ranger is capable of. What would a ranger turn into? Maybe a ranger turns into a bard and I screwed up the other guy. I don't know. Yeah, perfect. I guess. Maybe. I don't know. And he's horrible. Piece of dirt, like most of these characters on this team. Actually, I think it's half and half. Half of us are pieces of dirt. The other half are... okay. And then we got one saint. We have one saint. I'm gonna guess this is the dragon. Okay. It even looks like Alduin. Yeah. Except with the bigger, cuter eyes. Okay, obviously a ranger needs bows. That's just kind of obvious. Hold up, I didn't mean to put all of that into that. I think it already had summon bows already, so that's kind of weird. What else does a ranger use proficiently? Probably that's good. We're done. Yes, perfect character. And we're done. We're done. We can exit. And we can add party members. And we can go to Lysander. No, I'm kidding. We can go down. Oh, you can see that was my test guy right there. We can add Ricky. We can add... I'll be right back when I add them all. Right. There is our little team. We've got 2 fighters, a priest, a thief, a mage, and a ranger. I think that sounds good. You need 2 fighters for the head-on collision, and then in the back, the mages and the rangers kind of just shoot things, and the thief kind of sneaks around and goes and steals stuff, and the priest is just standing there healing people, kind of in the shadows, just like every once in a while. Okay, here's the band-aid! Perfect. It's perfect. Look at that cat demon-looking thing just throwing up water. That's a great fountain. We will play the actual game in the next episode. So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and here is some reading, the story. I won't do this every single episode, because I think it's only this one little page. Where is it? Here it is. Alright, here's the reading. You guys can look at this picture of this, man. This thing. There are things you must know. Nearly 120 years ago, This castle was inhabited by a most foul lord and queen, who terrorized the land and its citizens for many years. Tales of bizarre rituals were commonplace, as were rumors of the king's practice with the mystical arts. Not content with his current dominion and powers, he eventually formed an alliance with another wizard, an entity whose evil matched the king's own. Together they sought to rule all the evil planes, and in a great magical war, by combining their powers, they began to vanquish them one by one. It was in one such battle that they first became aware of the existence of the magical pen, aka the Cosmic Forge. Having used their magical forces to defeat a demonic archdeity, they listened in delight to his last plea for life. It told them of a magical pen, and of its power. Okay, that time it said magical pen. When words were scripted with its point, it said they were forevermore woven into the cosmic fabric, and thus the events written came true. The king and his ally slew the demon anyway, but not before discovering the whereabouts of this wondrous instrument of power called the Cosmic Forge. Eventually they were successful in stealing this pen for themselves, and with it began to script such horrors for the universe that no man has since imagined. It was shortly after obtaining this Cosmic Forge that the two allies became jealous of each other's power, and realizing they no longer had a need for each other, they engaged in a final climactic battle to determine the fate of themselves and of the magic pen. That was the last anyone ever heard of them. The castle has since stood vacant. No one knows what became of the king, the queen, or the wizard, or of the magic pen. But now that you are here, my friends, all that is about to change. We're gonna take that magic pen, and I'm gonna write some great stories. At a magic pen, I would make the world like 10 times bigger so we all have like 10 times more space. And of course I would make everything else in the universe bigger so that we don't die. That way we all have got tons more land. That would be perfect. That way I don't have to see anyone. Alright, well, this has been Ghost, showing you Wizardry, not really playing it, but I created my character, so I guess that counts as playing it. That was the funnest part of the game, probably. Now we enter the rest of the game, the actual gameplay. Will it be enjoyable, or will it be boring?